Good evening, lovelies. How are you? Welcome back to our channel. So today I wanted to go over with you our August budget. And August is a little bit tough for me for the simple reason that, like I explained in my July budget, I don't normally have a paycheck in July or in August. So what I have to do is I have to set aside money in what's called a summer share account through my bank, where they pull out an individual amount of money every month and they put it into a separate summer account, and then for 2 months they divide it and then they put it into my checking account, and that's how I have enough money over the summer to basically pay my bills and for my kids and I to live on for those 2 months. Well, when I was going through my bills and looking into my summer share account, and what I get in that account is significantly less than what I normally would get for a pay period, I realized that I'm actually short this month. And so I've got to find a couple of quick ways to make up for it. And when I say that I'm short, when I look at my budget, and remember I do the Dave Ramsey zero-based budget, and so what I do is I use my spreadsheet. I've shown this spreadsheet before. I use this spreadsheet. It's just it's a file that a friend of mine came up with that she actually let me have access to. And so what I do in the first column, this column right here is the actual zero column, and it prints out in 2 pages. So at the bottom, that's actually the bottom. This is where I put in the numbers of what I get paid, and then on this side is where I actually have my actual column. And so I want to show you what happens, and this is real reality, y'all, so please don't judge because I've got to figure this out. But this is real reality. When your budget does not balance, you have a red, it shows up in red that you're over some kind of way. So I'm going to show you my actual income for the month. So down here, my income is $1665, and in my projected budget, I'm over $131. Can you see that? $113.69. So in my actual, let's see, my actual column of my actual bills, my total didn't change. My income was $1665, and I'm actually over, when I add in all my bills, by $248.96. Now I do have to come up with $248.98, and at this point I think I've found a way, but I'm not real sure. Now let me just explain what I do. Until I have money in hand, I do not put it on my budget sheet. So I've put in what I'm actually going to transfer into my checking account, and then what all my bills are. So my mortgage, this month I have mortgage, I have phone insurance, I have utilities, my cell phone, my cable, which is only my internet and a landline for the house, and my water bill, my groceries, my gas, and my kids do taekwondo for the summer, and then I have a student loan that I pay. So those are the only categories that I'll be putting in monies for this month. And the reason that I'm over a little bit is I belong to a professional association that goes along with my teaching, and my dues come due at the end of July, and I forgot about it this time. I actually I've been thinking I could have had a sinking fund for it, but I wasn't thinking. I always forget because it comes in July when I don't have income, and so I never really remember. And my dues were $160 this month. So I'm over by at least, let's see, 160. So that only puts me about 90 some dollars over if I didn't have those dues. And so my utility bill, and I think because it's been so hot here in the South, was about 20 some dollars higher than normal. And because we just moved into the new house, this month I have a water bill, which I hadn't had before. And my water bill was $60. So that's where it seems that I ran over a little bit. For next month, I'm going to, I'll be able to budget better because I'll take this month's actual column will be my projected column for next month. And then I'll actually have a paycheck at the end of August because they prepay us for for 2 weeks in August. So we actually get a full paycheck at the end of August. So going into September, we're going to be okay. Just this month, we're a little bit tight. So let me tell you what I took off. What you don't see. You don't see blow money this month. I don't have any blow money this month. I don't have my homeowner's insurance. I paid all of that. So I'm actually paid up till December. I don't have any to put towards my emergency fund or my savings plan because when we moved to the new house, we actually had extra expenses. So I had to take money out of my emergency fund for that. So I do have to replenish that. I took $100 less in groceries this month because I just did a super doubles, and we're okay with groceries for the month. I took away eating out. There's no gift budget this month, so we're really tight and strapped. So all I'm paying this month is I do a partner with a ministry, so I'm paying that. I have my mortgage, like I said, my phone, my utilities, my cell phone, my internet, water bill, groceries was $100 this month. Gas is $100 this month. And my student loan, and then my association dues. Now, how do I make up for the extra $248.98? Well, this is how I plan to do it. I did, last month I went to my annual work conference, and I was asked to be a presenter at the work conference, and I did 2 sessions. They paid me $50 per session, and so I don't actually have that money in hand right now, but I'm counting that money comes through this month. So I have $100 coming in through that. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to, for that work conference, they will pay my expenses. So I get meals, hotel, and gas travel. So the association actually took care of my hotel this time, and they took care of my meals. So I don't have to submit receipts for that to my school, but my school will actually take care of my travel and gas. And so that'll help me make up for the extra $100 and some that I'm missing in my budget. So that's how I will make up for the extra $248 that I'm missing. Now, I won't put that in until I actually get it. It won't go on my budget sheet. But here's the great thing. My utility bill is actually not due until the 15th of the month. So I have about 2 weeks before I have to pay that. So it won't be late if I pay it on the 15th. I always like to pay it on the 1st because I'm just used to paying it on the 1st. But my utility bill is not due until the 15th. And my water bill is not due until August the 10th. So I have some time, and my cell phone bill is not due until the 11th. So I have about 2 weeks and then 3 major bills that don't have to be paid. So I'm waiting for those deposits to come in. So by the time they come in, I'll be able to pay those bills with no problem. Now, I do have envelopes to stuff for this month, but I only have 3 envelopes for my groceries. So everybody knows how I do that. I just go to the bank, I make out my withdrawal sheet for my cash this month, and the only item I have in cash this month will be groceries. Normally I have about a $50 budget for groceries, but I had to half that so that I would be able to make my other bills. So I'm only going to stuff my envelopes with $25 a piece. So I have 3 envelopes that I'm going to stuff, and then I'm going to put the other $25 in my wallet because this week I will actually get groceries. And I think what I'm going to do and how I'm going to make it with the $25 is I just did a big shop at Super Doubles where they double up to your $2 coupons, double up to $4. And we did extremely well at Super Doubles. I don't think I spent more than $45 all week. And I went shopping 2 or 3 times. So really all I have to get is bread, milk, and eggs every week to fill in and supplement what we have in our pantry and our freezer. We're doing a lot of pantry cooking this month, a lot of freezer cooking this month. So you guys just kind of be looking out for some videos, because I'm going to be doing some videos on how we actually making it on this $25 a week budget. So what I'm going to do is what I normally would always do is I'm going to take my envelopes and I'm going to write on here what grocery week it is, and then I'm going to stuff my envelopes. So I have groceries week 2, groceries week 3, and then groceries week 4. And then I'm going to open up my envelope that I got from the bank today, and I'm going to show you what I have. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 80, 90, 95, 100. So $25 in each envelope, and then $25 in my wallet. So that's 25 for week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. Alright, so I'm going to open up my wallet. Not that part, because I'm not going to put anything in there. I'm going to open up this section in the back where I actually have my tab dividers. And so this month I will not have blow money. There's no miscellaneous money. There's no eating out money. So I only have groceries, and I'm going to take my $25. That's $25, and I'm going to stuff that in my grocery envelope. And then I'm going to close that. Put that to the side, because that's all the money that's going in there. Now, I'm going to take my groceries week 2, and I'm going to stuff in my $25. That'll go in the safe. Groceries week 3. And again, I have my $25. That's going to go in there. And then groceries week 4. And that's my $25. It's going to go in here. So now, it's a pretty easy month for us, because I'm not doing a lot of cash at all, and that's just by design, because I've got to meet my budget. Now again, with all of my monies that's going to come in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be able to make budget. So I've already paid my mortgage, and I went ahead and I paid my utility bill, because I'm just used to paying it now. The next thing I'm going to pay is my cable bill or my internet bill, but then my water bill, my cell phone bill, and I already had gas for this week, so I don't have to get gas right now. I'm just going to wait until next week to pay those other bills, because by next week I should be able to have some extra money come in. Now let me tell you why I was a little bit short, because I actually was a little bit over from last month. Like, I had rollover money that I knew was going to go into this month, but my son ended up having to go to the doctor, and we have a $15 copay. He had some swimmer's ear, and so I had to take him to the doctor. The drops for his ears were $64, and I did not budget into anywhere, because normally our copay for medications is $12. But evidently they didn't have a generic and for this particular type of eardrops that he needed, and it was $64. So that was about $80 that I just didn't plan for. That put me over a little bit in that area. And then my son actually had some dental work done, and so we had a bill from the dentist office that was $150, and so I've paid, no, it was $100, Yeah, it was $150. And so I've paid $100 of that to the dentist's office. So if I hadn't had that $100 and then that extra $80 at least for the doctor's visit, I would have had $180, and that would have only put me under about $60. And so the 2 workshops that I did, that's going to pay me $100, would have actually put us right where we needed to be. So that's my August budget. Like I said, it's a little bit tighter than what we normally are, but I just believe that the Lord is going to take care of us. He always takes care of us. I never have to worry about whether we're going to meet bills. I just don't worry. I pray. I'm a good steward. I ask the Lord to help us, and He's been very faithful with us. So if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. If you struggle with your budget and trying to meet things, or have unexpected expenses come up, leave me a comment and let me know. If you want something further explained, let me know that. But I just want to thank you for stopping by our channel. Thank you for watching our video. If you're not already subscribed, we would love to have you as a subscriber. Just hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up on our video. We love doing these videos. We're actually getting ready to have a storm, so our power may go out. That's what that was. But we hope to see you again for our next video. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.